Hi Nana, hope you're having a good day. So with exams around the corner, I wish you guys all the very best. And the topic we're going to see today is Maxima Minima for 1B. And most of the chapter is quite easy. Quite easy questions are nice, so you don't have to really worry about it. But probably there are like around 2-3 questions which are a little tricky. So let's discuss that in today's video. Okay? Let's get into it. Okay, Nana. So let's go to the first question. The window is in the shape of a rectangle surmounted by a semicircle. If the perimeter of the window is 20 feet, find the maximum area. So let's first draw the diagram. Okay, this is how our window is. First of all, it's in the shape of a rectangle. So let's draw a rectangle. And it is surmounted by a semicircle. So surmounted meaning is like that. Like there is a semicircle sitting on top of the rectangle. Sorry, so just let me do that a little more better. Okay, well, I think that's what I can do. Alright, so let's just name this. Okay, A, B, C, D, and I'm taking my rectangle to be, and let's say that this is O. Okay, the center, and as you know, this is going to be a radius. So let us take the radius to be something like X and X, and let this side of the rectangle, let this be equal to Y. Okay, so this is our assumption. So since the first step is completed, it's a rectangle surmounted by a semicircle. The perimeter of this window is 20 feet and so what do you do for perimeter, ma? Perimeter ante you have to add up all the sides. That is the sum of the sides basically. So we have to add up this semicircle length. Okay, the circumference of the semicircle plus what else? These three sides. Kada? These three sides basically. So we don't have the AB line segment in between. This is missing. Okay, because window shape anadu, so window is just the semicircle with its three sides. And now let us also name our sides. So let's say this side here, oh my god, so let's say this side here, this is 2x anukuntunanu. Okay, parallel ga undi kada, and obviously this side here is y. Okay, so what is the perimeter of this window now? Perimeter of the window is perimeter, or you can also write circumference of the semicircle plus perimeter of the three sides of the window. Kada? So circumference of semicircle entana? And basically of a circle it is 2 pi r. Kada? So if it's a semicircle, it's just 2 pi r by 2. Okay, 2 will get cancelled. It's just pi into the radius. What is the radius? We assume this is x units. Okay, so circumference of our semicircle is pi into x. Alright, next what do we have to do? Perimeter of the three sides. And we are doing AD plus DC plus BC basically. Okay, so that's going to be equal to how much? AD plus, yeah, so y plus 2x plus y. And then 2x plus 2y. Okay, and also if you add them both, what is the total perimeter going to be? Perimeter of the window is going to be pi x plus 2x plus 2y. And what is this value they have given? The perimeter of the window is 20 feet and okay, so we will just equate it to 20. 20 is equal to pi x plus 2x plus 2y. Okay, from this can we write everything in terms of x? And what I mean is Let's write y in terms of x. Okay, pi x minus 2x is equal to 2y. So what is y from this one? So we divide by 2 with a 10 minus pi by 2x minus x. Okay, and let us keep this as equation already 1 to I pen in equation 3 anukuntunnanu. Okay, as you can see, it's basically a function of f of x. Correct? And now what do they want? Now they want to find the maximum area of the window. Alright, so similarly, how the way we wrote our perimeter equation, very similarly we have to write our area equation. So what is the area of this window? Let's do that. And if this is going to be our semicircle and the window shape like this, how do we get the area? Okay, this is a dotted line. Okay, the radius is x and this is y. So obviously this is also x again. Acha. Now tell me, how do we calculate the area? Area is area of the semicircle plus area of the square. I mean not the square, sorry, rectangle in this case. I've drawn it like a square, but in reality it shouldn't be a square, it's a rectangle. Okay. Alright. So now that we are clear with this, area area of the window is equal to area of semicircle plus area of rectangle. Okay, now can you tell me what's the area of the semicircle? Pi r square by 2. It's half of the circle basically. So pi x square by 2 plus area of rectangle. If one side is 2x, the other side is y, area should be 2x into y. So now since they are asking for minimum or maximum area, we should take our f of x to be this. Okay, so we are taking area f of x ni మనము ఇలా అనుకున్నాం అన్నమాట. So let's differentiate it. F dash x is equal to pi by 2 into 2x plus 2 into, since it's x into y, we have to apply UV rule. Okay, so u dash into v. U dash here is x differentiation chese 1 into y plus, okay, now we will differentiate y. dy by dx into x is as it is. Okay, now what do we have to do? We should we should substitute the value of y and dy by dx from equation 3. Can we do that, Nana? From this, yes, we know the value of y in terms of x, so we can also find out dy by dx, right? So dy by dx should be equal to differentiation of constant, which is 0, minus pi by 2x, so just minus pi by 2, minus x and minus 1. Okay, so we got the dy by dx value as minus pi by 2 minus 1. Let's substitute it back. So you will get f dash x is equal to pi x plus 2 into value of y. Y is 10 minus pi by 2x minus x plus 2 into x into dy by dx minus pi by 2 minus 1. Alright? Okay. So now further simplifying this, pi x plus 20 minus pi, I'm just multiplying 2 within the bracket, minus 2x plus 2x into minus pi by 2, which is 2 to cancel, you will get minus pi x. So I'm writing that minus pi x and minus 2x. Alright, so plus pi x minus pi x is gone, and we have 20 minus pi minus 4x. One second, ikkada 2 into 2 2 into, so it should be, I'm sorry, there's an x here, there's an x here as well. Okay, 20 minus pi x minus 4x, f dash x. Minus pi x minus 4x. At this point, we will equate our f dash x to 0, because that's what we want. We want to find out this points where the slope is equal to 0. Only then you can find your maxima and minima. So we will equate it to 0. We are equating our f dash x value to 0. From here you can see 20 is equal to pi plus 4 into x. Bring the terms to the other side. So you can write x is equal to 20 by pi plus 4. Am I right? So x is equal to 20 by pi plus 4 is a value where f dash x is becoming 0, where the slope is 0. Now you don't still know if it is maxima or minima. So what should you do next? We are going to differentiate. So let's say this is the equation 3, 4, 5. So now we are going to differentiate equation 5 again. Differentiating equation 5. Now what do you end up getting? You will get f double dash x. Am I right? So second order derivative, f double dash x is equal to differentiation of 20 is a constant, so 0, minus pi x differentiation is minus pi, minus 4x differentiation is minus 4. So what do you get? You get minus of pi plus 4, which is clearly a negative value and a less than 0. And so what did we discuss? If f double dash x is less than 0, then what happens to it? It is a maxima. So here we still didn't even have to substitute the value of x, because as soon as we differentiated, this is going to be a constant function. Okay, so irrespective of the value of x, it's going to be negative. Kabatti anyway, ikkada f double dash x is 0, meaning it's going to be a maxima. Alright, and so that's it. So value of maxima, you are the maximum value of the function basically. A function ki x value ki you got maxima. And so what can you do? You have, but then you have to find out the maximum area. So once you got x, you need to find out y also, and then you can substitute in this area ka function, which is equation 4. Equation 4 is the equation which gives you the area of the window, and the value is what we have to find out, the maximum. So we can substitute the value of x that we just got. Okay, so for this value of x, let's find out the value of y. Okay, so e value of x, this function f of x, area function, is becoming maximum. So now finding out the value of y is going to be our next step. What is y? Y is 10 minus pi by 2x minus x from equation 3. Okay? Alright. Pi by 2x minus x. Alright. Now, so y is equal to 10 minus pi by 2. Substitute the value, which is 20 by pi plus 4 minus 20 by pi plus 4. And that's it. Let's take the LCM. So 10 into 2 into pi plus 4 minus 20 pi minus, so if you take the LCM, this is going to be a 2 which has to be multiplied, right? So minus 40 whole divided by 2 into pi plus 4. So that's going to be 20 pi plus 80 minus 20 pi minus 40 by 2 into pi plus 4. So as you can see, 20 pi is gone. We'll have 40 by 2 into pi plus 4, meaning this is just 20. So what did we get? Y is also 20 by pi plus 4. So now that you have both x and y values, we will substitute it in the area function. area of the window f of x. So now we are going to consider equation 4. Area of the window is given by f of x is equal to, sorry, I'm referring it back, f of x is equal to pi x square by 2 plus 2x into y. Pi x square by 2 plus 2 into x into y, and so that's it. So f of x is equal to pi by 2. What is x square kana? 20 by pi plus 4 whole square plus 2 into, again x and y is literally the same value, so we will just square this up, pi by 4 whole square. And now if you take that common, what will we end up getting? 20 by pi plus 4 whole square into pi by 2 plus 2. Now take an LCM here at this point. So 20 whole square by, I'm splitting it, pi by 4 whole square into, just look at that, you're getting pi by 4, pi plus 4 by 2. Okay, so one pi plus 4 and another pi plus 4 is gone. And then you have f of x is equal to 20 square and 10 nana, 400 by 2 into pi plus 4. What is 400 by 2? Which is literally 200 by pi plus 4, and so that is the value of the maximum area of the window. Okay, that's your answer. So it does look a little complicated, but it's quite easy if you go step by step. Okay, we will first start with drawing the sketch of the window, putting your radii and the lengths, assume some values. Okay, here we are assuming our radii to be x and then the length of the rectangle to be y, and so and then we calculated the perimeter of the window, circumference of the circle is guna, perimeter of the three sides we took into account, and then we added the entire thing, and then we got the perimeter of the window, which is equation 3. Then you wrote an equation for the area of the window, okay, which is f of x is equal to pi x square by 2 plus 2 into x into y. And once you have a function, how will you find out the maxima or the minima? The standard process. Okay, differentiated f dash x equated to 0, get the value of x, then for that value of x get the second order derivative and see if that is minimum, I mean if it's less than 0 or greater than 0. If it is less than 0, it's going to be a maxima. So you got the value of x, you can find out the other side, which is y, and once you do have that, substitute it back in the area of window equation to get the maximum area. That's it. Dun 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 dun. Okay, it seems like a really long thing, but honestly it's not. Please do practice. Okay, see you in the next video. Bye bye.